call it Children of the Ghetto because it's a poem about never becoming a victim of your circumstances. So I wrote about it. I was shot long before I could ever commit to the healing. Because hollow points don't have souls. Starstruck with dying to stay alive. And failures are fertilized with tears that are covered by blankets of gun smoke. And death is choked by the hands of circumstance to the sequel of regret. And all this happens even before the sun sets. So success confessed that it kept my reality lying. It was like a comedian marrying a mortician. I had to laugh to keep from crying because even though I was trying, I was failing. Homeschooled with adversity that taught me lessons with questions that went unanswered. I felt like a cancer that needed a zodiac to belong to, a star that needed a sky to belong to, a soul that needed a peace of mind to belong to. So I kept switching dealers because I hated the hands I was dealt, not knowing my wealth was dictated by my worth. And to make matters worse, my tongue was cursed with the cost of negligence that almost killed my unborn seeds, leaving me to raise this bastard child of reality as a commodity with no investors. And this thing called life was paid to testers. And dreams were boxed up and put on shelves for rainy days that never come. And truth be told, these ghettos only exist in a state of mind that could easily change area codes. Because freedom was sold with a vision with no glasses. So for my own protection, I went God's direction, expecting a harvest that could feed nations under one God and one statement. Cheat death by speaking life into one that's not promised. I said cheat death by speaking life into one that's not promised. Cheat death by speaking life into one that's not promised.
Why are you crying? Children of the ghetto, why are you dying? Children of the ghetto, why are you crying? Children of the ghetto, why are you dying?
I told life that love made it easier to deal with. But I'm so sick of excuses cooked in promises just so we can digest it. And my gauge of anger is always tested within these city limits of race, of one color with different shades. Hating to love how I was raised. Unfazed by drive-bys, because that's how I keep track of time. Deaths divided by crimes. And it's only a matter of time when pissy hallways will only convict those who choose to ignore the stench. And I resent the fact that my lies are the only thing that made my reality make sense. And I'm convinced that love don't love me the way it used to, because I ain't seen God in days. And even though I pray for better days, I'm tired of fighting and tired of writing about one day we shall overcome, when my words become useless to a heart that has nothing to listen to. But faith made my third eye more visible, resurrecting hopes of changing my ghettos to condos, allowing my nose to smell salvation without getting a chance to taste it, accusing my heart of being racist, because let's face it, covering a wound with the Band-Aid don't mean that it's healing. Because resentment ain't user-friendly. Because freedom attempted to buy peace and it's still only a way. So I looked at brighter days straight in the face without taking no for an answer. To cancel out these egos that chose to ease God out. Because even though I haven't seen God in days, I still know he's on his way. I said even though I haven't seen God in days, I still know he's on his way. Even though I haven't seen God in days, I still know he's on his way.
Why are you crying? Children of the ghetto,